Okay, so the Steam Lunar New Year sale has just started today, and I want to talk to you guys about 5 awesome tactical games that I think are a great deal. It's worth picking them up at the price that they're at. Now, that's not to say that these are the top 5 tactical games that I love overall. That's going to be a different video, different list, but this is the ones that I think are at the best sale for the best price, and you'll really get your money out of them in this sale. Now, if you're watching this video after the Lunar New Year sale has ended on February 3rd, stick around because these same games go on sale almost every single time Steam has a sale, so these deals will probably be just as worthwhile for you as well. So we're just going to do a basic list here. I'm going to talk about 5 games that I think are worthwhile. They're not necessarily in any particular order, so don't put too much stock in that. Now, if you agree, or especially if you disagree about thinking that these games are worth it at these prices, definitely let me know down below. I'd love to hear what you have to say. And if you know any other games, especially in the tactical space, but overall that I might be interested in that are on sale right now, definitely let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear about that. You know, I love games just as much as the next guy. And of course, anyone who reads the comments will then be able to get some great value out of it as well. So thank you very much. Without further ado though, let's get on with the list. Okay, so the first game on my list is an absolute no-brainer. Ground Branch just released update 1032 yesterday, and it is the biggest update that's ever been dropped in this game. This game is the most realistic CQB experience that you can have online right now. This game features just one of the most in-depth character customization systems out there, and of course it also has an amazing player controller, super immersive gameplay, awesome level design. It's being built by a team that has a huge background in tactical games, going all the way back to the early Ghost Recon and Rainbow Six game. The selling point of this game is no compromise, meaning they are trying to get you the most realistic tactical experience possible. And, you know, sometimes it's not going to be balanced. Sometimes things are going to happen that you don't like. Sometimes your plans are going to go awry. And that is so enjoyable. Especially in a world where games are getting easier and softer, this game is a hard edge that I think you're going to love. Now, this game is currently on 30% off, meaning it's going to cost you $20.99 in US dollars as of right now. It's a great price. I bought this game at full price for $30, and I think it's worth it there. I think 30% off is an absolute awesome price. If you do end up picking up this game though, make sure to go check out my video on how to enable the GPNVG, aka quad nods, in Ground Branch. I think you're really gonna love that mod. You click the little thing up here in the top right. Okay, for number 2, I selected Hell Let Loose. If you've been following my channel, you know that I've been a huge fan of this game all the way since very early alpha access. This is the most immersive game that I have ever played. When you're running through the battlefield, explosions are going off, gunfire's raking overhead, you've got all your buddies around you screaming in combat. It achieves something that other games just simply have not, and I don't know if they ever will catch up to this game. Hell Let Loose is a hardcore World War II first-person shooter, 50 versus 50, 100-player battles across different locales in the Western and Eastern Front. And it's got infantries, tanks, artillery, commander call-ins, everything like that. It is the full tactical experience. And right now, it is 33% off, meaning it costs $26.79 US dollars. And I think that is an absolutely awesome price. You can get hundreds and hundreds of hours of gameplay out of this game. And the best part is, they keep updating it over and over and over again. They're always putting out new updates, several major updates per year, and they have no plan to slow down on that. This team has been a super strong team. They've won a number of awards just for their team processes. So this game's going to continue to be awesome forevermore. So it's definitely worth your money, and I highly recommend hopping in on this one. Okay, so for number 3, we've got kind of a classic, Insurgency Sandstorm. Now, Insurgency Sandstorm has been around for a while, and it is not necessarily as new and shiny as it once was, but I'm going to say I don't think any other game has really nailed the gunplay that Insurgency Sandstorm has. I think every other game I stack up against how the guns feel in this, how the movement is, how everything can feel so fluid while also not being too arcadey. I think Insurgency Sandstorm lies at just an absolutely perfect position to enable fun, yet also tactical gameplay. And with the amount of mods, especially modded maps, that have come out over the past couple of years, I think Insurgency Sandstorm has gotten better and better, and I think it will only continue to get better over time. They're going to keep updating this, they're going to keep producing content packs and things like that, but really the modding scene is what I would watch, especially ISMC. If you haven't heard, ISMC is a mod that adds in all sorts of new cosmetics, as well as new Blue 4 and Op 4 player types, AI updates, all sorts of cool new things to it. If you end up picking this up, make sure to go check out my ISMC video on how to install and play that, because that's the best version of Insurgency Sandstorm you absolutely can play. Now, Insurgency Sandstorm goes on sale all the time. It is 50% off. That's $14.99 for this awesome game. I've got hundreds of hours out of this game. I can do everything from just jump on and play a couple rounds, you know, for a couple minutes, or I can go deep in and play hours and hours of this game in a row, and I never really get bored. Even though it's a little bit older, I definitely would still recommend this game. You should definitely check it out. Okay, so number 4 is going to be a little bit unexpected. I'm going to say XCOM 2 should definitely on your list of the top tactical games. Now, it's not tactical in the same sort of sense that you think Ground Branch or in Search of Sandstorm is, but what it is it's the pinnacle of strategic depth and executing tactics on a battlefield. It's top-down, you know, it's turn-based, it's not a Twitch shooter, but I think when you add in all of the huge amount of options for upgrading your soldiers, the fact that your tactical choices will really matter on the battlefield and how you approach a situation will require thought and careful planning. And then when you execute it, you have to deal with the repercussions of those actions, including permadeath for your characters. I think that that ramps it up into that same feeling of that hardcore feeling of, you know, I have to get everything right, and if I don't get things right, I will be punished severely. So XCOM and XCOM 2 as a series overall, I think definitely deserve a place in anyone's library. And right now they're on amazing sale. XCOM 1 is on a 75% off sale. You can pick it up for $7.49, but also XCOM 2 is on a 90% off sale, meaning you can pick it up for $5.99 US. That is an absolutely insane deal for an amazing game. The bundles are there. You can get all sorts of great DLCs for super cheap as well. Highly recommend you add this into your library. Even if you don't normally play these kind of games, I think you'll get some great enjoyment out of it. Okay, for number 5, this shouldn't be surprising to anyone if you watch my channel, it's Arma 3. Now, I know the game came out in 2013. It's 8 years old, going on 9 years old. You wouldn't expect me to normally recommend a game that came from the early 2010s, but Arma 3 continues to be one of the best tactical experiences ever made. You can do anything in this game. There's like literally thousands of mods, and like you can go from playing 75th Ranger Regiment in one map to suddenly 18th Century Warfare and the next, to suddenly Warhammer 40,000 or Halo, or today you want to be Russians, tomorrow you want to be insurgents. There's a huge amount of different scenarios that people have made. It is just the pinnacle of tactical sandbox gameplay. Also, when it comes to long-range engagements, no other game does it as good as Arma 3. This is one game that any tactical gamer should have in their library. If you do not have this game, you are absolutely missing out. Maybe you tried Arma 3 once and you're like, it wasn't super fun or whatever. I promise you, where it's at today will be better than when you had it, and you just need to find a good community like ours. We've got an Arma server that we run 24/7. We do a lot of custom ops. We create custom insurgency campaigns, liberation campaigns, all sorts of things like that, and we play almost every single day on there. And we've brought so many people in who maybe haven't played Arma before, didn't really enjoy it, and they come in when they play with us because we're willing to add in teamwork, we're willing to create custom things, we vie for a fun yet tactical experience. Then suddenly they like Arma. Arma is on a 75% off sale. I mean, you can get the base game for $7.49. Considering people routinely put thousands of hours into this game, not hundreds, thousands of hours in this game, $7.49 is an extremely low price for what you can get out of it. My recommendation, however, is to pick up the Apex edition. That'll get you the base game plus Apex, which a lot of mods will require, and then a couple other DLCs with it. That's also 74% off for $19.92. For $20, you can get, I've put over 1,000 hours into this as somebody who has a full-time job and, a family and everything like that. That means that I'm putting a lot of time into Arma, and I'm not even close to running out of things to do. In fact, I only figure out more stuff every day. The official DLCs are also on sale. They're all 66% off, depending on how old they are is the price. And then the C DLCs, the creator DLCs that are third-party DLCs that have official support, are also on sale. I highly recommend you pick up the SOG Prairie Fire one, as well as the Western Sahara C DLCs. Both of those are great deals. You can check out the other ones if you want, but I absolutely recommend SOG Prairie Fire and Western Sahara. Okay, and that's our video on the top 5 games that you should buy on sale right now for tactical gamers. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to give a thumbs up if I give you any value at all. If you pick up any one of these games, I think I deserve a thumbs up. Definitely check out the comments down below for other good recommendations. If you have any recommendations for games that are on sale that you think everyone should buy, definitely let us know. Put the percentage off and the price as well, because that will really help people make good decisions. I'm UselessFodder. I stream Mondays, Fridays, and Saturdays starting at 0:30 Eastern Standard Time on this channel over on Twitch as well. I also run a Discord community that's over 650 members strong. We play all these tactical games we've talked about, plus more in that Discord, but we're doing more than just creating a Discord about tactical games. We're trying to create a true community, a squad of people from all over the world who are there to support you and care about what you want to do with your life. Whether it's join the military, you have some questions, or you want to get into IT and you want to ask something, or you just need somebody to talk to because you're having a hard time, I guarantee that you will enjoy our community at discord.gg/uselessfodder. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. UselessFodder, out. Bye, guys.